Hello everyone, this is Diane. I am working on a fall journal. This is the one that was created with the pages from a book. I'm trying to find the cover. Here it is. Nature Studies in Thrift. In this case, the pages are much sturdier than the cover. I do want to incorporate this into the book somehow. But if you haven't seen my previews of this already, it is a special book that was given out by a bank in 1941, and it has little slots to put pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters in, and it's to teach children about saving. So they use the animal kingdom as an example of thrift and how they prepare for the winter days ahead. So I thought this was great for a fall journal. So these are just two of the pages from the book. And I've got my signatures put together. I've actually started constructing the cover, but I don't have that finished, obviously. But I've been working on the pages and really having fun. I kind of just took things I had, and like these little characters, somebody sent me a bunch of these decorations. They're Thanksgiving decorations, and they're just adorable little cutouts, and they're slotted, and you could fold them and make them stand up. But I just took some of the smaller pieces, because there are some bigger ones too, and glued them on as tuck spots. So whatever I had that was fall themed, I just had here, and I would take it and say, what can I do with this, and then put it in there. And now I'm kind of doing the last few decorative elements, and I thought I'd bring you along. So we have a tuck spot there. I used some of the stickers that came with the paper pad that I used in the 3 journals that I just finished. I have some clusters. I'm using a digital kit from Shabby Dabby Doodah because it's an autumn theme, but it's also Woodlands, so I thought it went really well with the book cover with the animal kingdom. I can't remember the name of the kit, but I will link it. It's got fabric flips. I also, this past weekend, went to my friend's garage sale. She is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and she let me know that she was disposing of old product, and she also used to, I don't know if she used to sell for Close to My Heart, but she had a lot of their product too, and she has a lot of crafty stuff. So I went to her sale and I bought some things, and I thought this packet of frames would be nice for the fall journals, and there's some other things also that I got from her. So that's what this came from, one of the bundles that I got from her. We're not going to go through the whole book. I'll show you this when I do the flip through. This is a piece of wallpaper that I've been saving for fall journals. There's another one of those little children. I also have these calendars from the Tim Holtz paper from one of his old sets. And I just took the 3 fall months. I took September, October, and November and put them in the journal. Whoops, I'm sorry. Right now, oh, another thing I did was I purchased this. Let me show you one that's not all full up. So it comes like this. You get 4 of these and 4 little pockets to put on. You can leave it as a tag because we're going to cover this up when we use this, but you can leave it just like that. But it comes with this that you glue on, and it makes a pocket, and then it comes with a sheet full of, maybe 2 sheets, I don't remember, but full of these little pieces, elements that you can use to decorate and to tuck in. So I used 3 because I have 3 signatures, and I used all of the stuff. I didn't save anything for this. Didn't think about that. So what I'm going to do right now is I want to use some coffee dyed vellum, glassine bags as a pocket on one page in each signature. So I'm going to just do a collage. I did the coffee dyeing on them this weekend, and I'm just going to collage on them so that they look pretty. I already added one of these sacks to one of the signatures, but I didn't collage on it yet. So we'll have to go back in and do that. So I have these yellow doilies. So I'm going to add a part of one of those. So today's Monday. You're going to see this on Wednesday. But today's Monday. And I went to the flea market today, and that video should have gone up yesterday. And if you didn't see that, you need to go see it, because it was my best haul of the year. And I'm still on a high from that. I'm so excited about all the wonderful things that I found at that flea market today. So I hope you'll go take a look. So I took one of these little frames, put that here. I have this old vintage ticket for a school lunch. This is one of the cut-aparts from the Simple Stories paper that I had used in the other journals that I made. And just a negative of some numbers that I cut out with my Big Shot. So we'll just arrange it like that. And then I'll have to come up with something to put in the pocket. So it looks like the pumpkin is going to be on the bottom. I can turn another light on. There we go. And then this. And the frame. And my number. I'm going to see which signature already has a glassine bag in it, so I can see which page I glued it to. I think it was a scrapbook page. Yep. Okay, so it's there. I'm going to have to collage on that one. So this was the page right here, right by the fabric flip. I'm going to put it on this side. How pretty. I just love fall colors. I learned that when coffee dyeing glassine bags, first of all, don't put them in the oven, because I did that before, and that just, they have, I think the glassine means they have a bit of a wax coating. So if you put them in the oven, it's just going to melt the wax and adhere the bags together. Oh dear. I forgot I had to sew around this. I had to cut the bottom of this sack so that I could open it, because I did not put these in the oven, but I didn't, I mean, I put them in coffee. It wasn't hot, I don't think, by the time I put the bags in, but I put them out in the sun to dry. But I think you have to like open them up before you let them dry, or they're going to dry all shut up. So I had to work. I got my bone folder out and really worked at getting these open. There's some tears at the top here where it's stuck to the back, but that just gives it a more rustic look. But some of them I could not get into the top of it, so I had to cut the bottom off. Obviously this was one of them. So I was just going to sew across the bottom, and then I just forgot. But that's okay, I glued it. Was this one cut at the bottom? Nope, that one's fine. Okay, so I'm going to do another collage on this. I have another frame here. I have this piece from the kit, the paper pack, and I rounded the corners on that. It's one of those collage images, and I love it. I got a couple more numbers here. And looking at my tickets, I have this ticket for half-gallon homogenized milk. I also got a little pack of flowers from my friend's sale that were fall colored. So I wondered if I could use one of those on here. Not sure where I put them. So I know what I'll do. Getting some punches. I can punch some flowers out with my scrapbook paper. And then we'll audition them and see which ones we like. Hard to get that crinkly paper in there. Just looking for different color of scrapbook paper that I could use to punch some more out. I'll punch something out of here. I got this paper out to use for something else, but I don't need the whole sheet. There, I think that's a good enough collage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the order they will go in. This piece is embossed. It's not just flat. this is exactly how I had it, but it'll be fine. Okay, and that one's already glued to the page. Not sure what I'll put inside. So we have one more to do. This one is still sealed at the bottom. Did I forget? Yeah, I was going to put that on, but I think that it's fine without it. So now I have it for this one. Let's try a green one. Maybe we want a different color of doily. Yeah, I like that color better with the green. Just cut some of this off. Pretty soon it will be time to go to the farmers market in Dundee, New York, into grape country, the Finger Lakes area of New York, where I can buy some Concord grapes. Can't wait. My daughter and I were going to go to that flea market, farmers market. It's a farmer and flea market. We were going to go this summer, but I don't really like to go in the summer because it's so hot. It's just so open, and it's you're either out walking around or you're inside these big barn-like buildings with no air conditioning. And the day we were going to go, it was pretty hot, so we decided we'll just wait till fall. But my sisters like to go too, so maybe I'll go with my daughter and with my sisters. I get to go twice. We usually can't coordinate schedules for everybody to go at the same time. My daughter works most weekends. We took our mom a couple years ago, but I'm sure she won't go this year. She is avoiding, you know, my parents are in their 80s, and my mom is being super, super cautious about going anywhere or even letting family come if they don't live around here, because we don't have the virus around here. Very, very, very little. I think it was only in nursing homes. And we don't have it there now. But like some of her grandchildren that live away from here, they came to visit their mom and my sister. And my mom didn't, although she would love to see them, she didn't let them come because my dad is pretty compromised with his health. He's pretty healthy, except that he has congestive heart failure. So that could be bad news if he got the virus. So I'm glad they're being cautious. They won't go to restaurants or anything. So I'm sure she won't go to the farmer's market with us this year. And that would be sad because we had fun all going. My sisters and I and my mom all going. My brother-in-law took us. He just took care of my mom. Sat with her when she needed to rest so us girls could keep on looking. And he's a good guy. So I think, because this frame is so big, I think I need to put something inside it. I love this quote from Lucy Maud Montgomery, and I bet her character Anne, Shirley, Anne of Green Gables, must have said this. I'm so glad we live in a world where there are Octobers. I love that quote. It is so sweet because I love October. I love autumn, and October is the most beautiful of the autumn months in this area of the world. I think I'll have to put that there. You can almost see all of the letters. Although we're still in August as I'm making this video. We still have a week of August to go. But my brain is already in autumn mode because I've been working on these journals. I have this page that I printed out. Maybe I could use one of these fun numbers. I like the green color on this. Thinking this is maybe a little too big. Let me see what I have in my flower binder. Oh, here's the flowers I was looking for. They're right here in front of me. And I have these epoxy stickers too that I got at my friend's. Well, I got some flat back curl type things from her too, but I don't usually use them. Because I got, a lot of this stuff was in bundles of other stuff. So I put those flat back pearls, except for these tiny ones, in with the stuff that I want to bundle together into my shop. Wonder if one of these would be big enough. Probably not. Just looks silly. So I might have to find those other things and get one out. But I won't do that right now because I'm making a video. So I do like these flowers on it. I think they're more paper than fabric. They're from Creative Memories. My daughter wants me to collaborate with her on a gift for my oldest granddaughter. Her birthday's in September. She's one that just graduated. So my daughter had this idea for me to make her like a TN size journal, but it won't be for journaling in. It will be full of pockets and tuck spots and things like that. And so I'll do that. I will make it, and then my daughter will have the job of filling those pockets and tuck spots with quotes and scripture verses and things like that for her. She'll be attending a community college for the first semester at least, due in part to the coronavirus. So she'll be living at home, but that would be something she can take with her when she goes. So I think after I get all my fall stuff put away, that's what I'll work on next. And it won't take me long just to do a traveler's notebook journal with pockets and stuff. Whoops, pardon me. Now I just have to find a page to glue it to. Which ones did I already do? That one we did. That one we did. So we need to do this one. I'm not gluing them on as a tuck spot. All right, I will find something to put in those bags. This paper is getting sticky. Okay, what order did I have these in? This one first. So we're going to go through the first signature and see what we need to do. I can stamp on this. I have my floating pocket to do, like I did in the other journal, so I have to collage on the tag to go in there, and then it'll either go in a pocket or be clipped to a page. And I have these little brown 2x2 envelopes, and I thought I would just slightly trim one of these because they're also 2x2, but it doesn't fit in there. Other than that, I don't know. I need to find something to do with this little fella. So let's get him cut out. Obviously I only have one of him, so, and I can't do it on the back or front covers because that's where their little coin slots are, and I want to just leave those covers alone. Oh, I'm sorry. Totally out of camera. Okay, he can definitely be a tuck spot somewhere. I think I would like to put a little brown envelope. No, it doesn't show up very good on that. Maybe on the other side of the placemat. doesn't show up either. I have inked those with black soot. There it is. I'm not going to reserve this book. I just want to put, there's only one of them, I just want to put it in my shop. You know, someone asked me about reserving it. I haven't responded to her yet because it was on the weekend, and I'm trying to. I don't care if you guys message me on the weekend, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind at all, and I might respond to you on the weekend, but I might not. This weekend was a little bit on the busy side, so I didn't respond yet. Put one on the outside of the envelope. Is it thundering? We had a thunderstorm yesterday. I think I must have just heard a truck. It wasn't thunder. Because it's not supposed to rain today, I don't think. Yeah, that looks pretty. I'm sorry if you haven't been able to see me. I think I'll try to put that squirrel in the middle signature. I might as well glue this on as a tuck spot, just in case we want to tuck something tiny in there. I'll find a little card to put in there, one of these little cards, but I want to make sure I need one for each of the collage tags I'm going to do too. One for each of the fronts, and then one for inside, so I'm going to need quite a few of those little cards. I'll make sure I have enough. Let's find the middle signature and find a place for our squirrel. I guess that's a good spot. So it's got a crack right there, so I just glued that whole thing so that'll secure that, and I put glue on this little blade of grass so that's not getting all bent up, and then the rest is open. I might put a folded piece of ledger paper or coffee dyed paper or something in there for writing on. I think these will end up being clipped to a page, so maybe on that page we'll clip it. And then that might be it. It might be all we're going to do except for the stamping. And maybe a few more stickers. I might want to try to use up more of these stickers that came with the paper pad. So, don't know if you want to watch me do some more collaging on these tags. I obviously have to sew this shut. I don't know how I missed that. These are all done. Oh, probably because I wasn't done with this. I probably want to add some trim to it. I brought over some of my collage pack so I can use some of these bits for collaging on the tags. Just pull out some things that might work. We've got some teal on some of the fabric flips, so maybe that would work. Music. I like that strip of numbers. This is from an old recipe, very brittle card. Scrap of the wallpaper. Just fussy cut a little bit of this out. I think that's good. This little strip of a yellow doily. I'm not going to go any longer than 45 minutes because if I, so anywhere between 45 and 55 minutes my camera shuts off. So 45 minutes is going to be my limit from now on. I used to be able to do over an hour. I don't know why it's started shutting off. But that's okay. I don't really like to do the really long videos anyway. I'm liking my new wrist brace much better. I went flea marketing without my brace on today. So I don't sleep with it. And I didn't put it on this morning. And I needed it. So when I got home, I put it back on. But this one is much more comfortable, and it fits better, and I think it does protect it better. Don't know how much longer I'm going to have to wear it. Till it stops hurting. There, that looks pretty good. And that will get tucked into the envelope and clipped to the edge of the page, unless I decide to make another little pocket to put it in. So this journal is coming along very nicely. I think I can maybe get all the pages done today, maybe even the cover. So probably the next time you see it, it will be for the final flip through. Since I'm just doing one, not multiple journals for this, it'll go faster. So thank you for watching. I hope that you're enjoying this autumn series. I love autumn, like I keep saying, but this is going to be my last autumn journal for this year. I have this Reader's Digest book cover, which would have been awesome, but I need to move on to other things, maybe next year. I will see you again very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a crafty day. Bye-bye.